Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue. Hold up, I hope y'all can hear me good. All right, we're back for Life After Lockup, Love After Lockup. What is this? Season 2, episode 51, and this is the season finale. And when they come back, and it's going to be a whole new group of people, and I'm excited about that. So let's start off with Brittany and Marcelino. Brittany gets the paper in the mail that lets her know she's been denied access to her 2 children who she lost when she was very young. The ones that she had when she was in a relationship with that much older man. She was like 12, he was like 30 something, okay? And she had these children at 15 and 16 or 14 and 15 or, around that age. And she really has been trying to reconnect with them. She is now going to be a mother of 3. She has the baby Gianni or Gianno or whatever, Giovanni. She has that baby. Then she has the one that she and Marcelino already had, the little girl. And now she's pregnant with another baby. So yeah, she's a great mom, it seems. She seems to be a really great wife. Yeah, she flips out sometimes. But ultimately, thinking about all the things that Brittany has been through, I think that she's an amazing person. Like when you think about all of those things, like she could be a totally terrible parent, and she seems to be a really good mom to her children. And I think that it is unfair that people will look at her and decide, just from a check box on a piece of paper, that she isn't owed a right to the children that, first of all, she had probably not really out of choice. Let's be real about that. She had those children probably younger than the age of consent wherever she lived. So the fact that, she's even perceived responsible, when she was a child herself, is just very unfortunate to me. But because the children were neglected because she was a drug addict, that's what it is. And the judge said that she was denied, access to find out where those children were. And she's upset about it, but she's not going to give up. And Marcelino tells her at the end of the day, those children are getting older and they're probably going to want to know who their biological mother is. And I think that is such an honest and real thing. And I feel like I really hope that she gets that. I really hope that she gets that ending and that she can be there, because unlike some other people on reality TV, I think that Brittany would really be in it to be a good influence on the children that she could not take care of. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, sad for her, but ultimately life is good for them. Marcelino is very happy. They have a gender reveal party and they find out that she's pregnant with a little boy. So they're, anticipating the birth of the baby, and they're trying not to have any more children because, geez Louise, it hasn't even been that many years and they've just had a child every year, it seemed like. I mean, that's a beautiful thing, but I do understand them feeling like, all right, that's enough of this. But Marcelino will hopefully get his little mini-me, and, good for them. Y'all, let's move on to Clint and Tracy. So Clint takes Tracy to rehab. She's decided that she's going to go to a 45-day rehab. And I'm glad, I am, but I don't know if it'll take. And based off of the things that we've seen on social media, I'm not sure whether they are factual or not. But from what it seems, things have not gone well, and she may have gone to rehab, but she also may have gotten out and went back to using drugs again. She might have relapsed. That is a common occurrence. The sad thing to me is that I feel like I could see it just from this standpoint, because even though she had this moment of clarity where she's looking at herself and her life and feeling like it's not good, because that's what she said, that's the reason why she decided to go to rehab, but those are just moments. And then you have moments when you can't control how bad you want that drug, and how you don't care how you're about to mess up your life, your mind, your body. Like, everything that God has given you, you are throwing away when you go back to that drug, and you don't care in that moment, and you do it anyway. And then you decide to go to rehab because it'll keep you out of jail, and you don't want to go back to jail. And you have people in your corner who are fighting for you to do the right thing. Clint and his mom, Alice, really fight for Tracy and her sobriety. And so I feel like she has things pushing her to make the right decision, but I don't know if she's ready to make that decision for herself. And because she's kind of being pushed into it, I feel like she's not ready. I feel like she's really not ready. But I do feel like she does need to spend some time not doing drugs and maybe getting therapy that will help her realize why she continues to go back to it and why she feels like she needs it so much, you know, because it is just really sad to me. So y'all, Angela and Tony get married. Y'all, my homegirl Donna Faye was there to tell Angela when she was getting her makeup done how dumb she looked getting married to this man after everything he's done to her. Okay, and Angela just isn't trying to hear it. Okay, she wants to have this beautiful wedding on the beach. She's paid for it already, and we're not turning back now. Okay, y'all, I totally understood how Donna Faye felt. Like, seriously, you know you can't trust him. You know he's going to end up messing up all over again. Why are you wasting your time and your money? But you know what? Angela wants to be stupid, so there's not really much anybody can do about that. Tony has his homeboy Andre there. You know, he's got all his goals in his mouth. He's ready. Everybody's excited. They get out there. They give each other vows and rings. And Angela looks wonderful on the beach. And, you know, yeah. Tony is there looking like he's going to cry in a car. Then he tells him, oh, y'all are going to be all right. Y'all look great. I'm happy for y'all. I'm happy y'all gonna be all right. I was like, he is gonna cry in the car and he's gonna drink himself into a coma. Make sure you check on Mr. Tommy and make sure that he's all right after this. Okay, sitting up there talking about it could still be him one day. Mr. Tommy, hello. That lady don't want you, Mr. Tommy. Get it together. 48 hours after the wedding and all of the bliss and happiness, Angela is doing her confessionals for the show. And she said, hold up. He's talking about work, hold up. And she's going through his text messages. I took the chip out of Tony's phone and I put it in my phone because I knew he was acting weird. So I wanted to look through his phone and I'm looking through it right now. Okay, she looking through the phone. Hold up, what day was that? Hold up, okay? She gets him on the phone because she didn't see something she ain't like. So she calls him. It was like they was already arguing over text message before they got on the phone. So the conversation was just a continuation. Look, I read the fucking messages. Don't play with me, Tony. Don't play with me like I'm a dumb bitch. Okay? Don't play with me like I'm stupid. You're the one fucking up, dude. Stop trying to play me like I'm some dumb bitch or something. Angela stops all of the recording, okay? The lady was trying to get her to finish and then call Tony. But she was like, I'm getting on the phone with Tony right now, okay? Yo, it was hilarious to watch her go off on the phone with him. And he screamed something. But she says when she got home, she found out Tony was out there with his dope head prostitutes. I gotta be done, okay? Because there's always something with Tony, okay? He's gotta go bye-bye. I haven't filed the marriage certificate yet. Looks like I'm not going to. He's gonna end up back in jail. And I'm not gonna be there for him when he does. He's not gonna drag me down with him. Y'all, ultimately, she changed the locks on her door. Smoked a cigarette. Okay, y'all, I wish she would stop that. And Tony went ahead and moved into the motel. And they put in a little video with him last night during a commercial break. He seems to be doing fine during the quarantine. So, you know. I was like, well, all right, Tony, at least you're still out. You ain't in jail. He said you feel like he is, you know, under quarantine, but it's better because he got the video games and stuff. So he's okay. He's working out. He's doing a lot of push-ups. He's used to this. Okay, he got this. He gonna be all right. Andrea and Lamar vote on the Utah versus Los Angeles move for the family. And I love their daughter, the oldest one. I always forget her name. But I love how she's like Daria. She's like Black Daria, okay, without the glasses. And she's like, honestly, I think it's really immature for them to like put us in it. Because I feel like they're putting it all on us instead of making the decision as the adults. And I'm just like, yeah, basically, that's exactly what it is, young lady. You are very astute. I'm trying to understand, like, how? Like, you know what? There's a part of Andrea that I'm sure we have not seen. Because all we see is ratchetry and self-righteousness, and we don't understand why. Like, she's a thought pocket, and she is so self-righteous and holy and sanctified about it. And I mean, it is just a stereotypical church lady, but not in black church, in white church, where they preach that dark skin is a sin. So that adds a whole nother dark layer to whatever is going on with Andrea. But I'm glad that the family voted, and that two of the children, the girls, okay, the daughter was like, I have more opportunities in Los Angeles. And then the little girl, who I already knew was going to go wherever her daddy was at the end of the day. Okay, so it's 3. And Tennyson is going to follow what Andrea says, because Tennyson soaks up all of Andrea's fears. Because Andrea says things like, I have a black son, okay, and they'll drive-bys every day. And it's like, okay, look, it's not like that's not a realistic fear, but y'all don't have to live in those areas. Los Angeles is huge. It's huge, okay? And there are some really, really nice neighborhoods in Los Angeles, okay? So I've driven through them. I don't know what the problem is. I know they may not make a lot of money. Maybe that's the issue, but maybe y'all can move on the outskirts. Y'all don't have to live smack dab in the middle of the hood or the ghetto, as Andrea so eloquently put it. I can't with her, because you go and you find a man and you like seek a man, like not just fall in love, meet. You sought out a man in jail and have the nerve to want to like judge him and where he comes from and what you ultimately are attracted to. You're weird. You're so weird. I want you to get your life. Okay? And stop trying to preach this Utah is guaranteed safety shit to your kids. It is not true. Nowhere is safe. Nowhere. What are you talking about? Nowhere is safe. Just because more things happen in Los Angeles does not mean that there aren't some kids in some basements in Utah. So yeah. But ultimately, the family moves to Los Angeles. And all is well with Andrea and Lamar. They're trying for a 4th child. They actually did a test of his sperm. I didn't even know you could get that at the store. I was like, really? Learn something new every day. Apparently, Lamar's swimmers are a swimming, okay? And it's because he's never probably put anything tight on his junk. Okay, that's probably why. He's been in jail, therefore preserving probably more than he would if he was out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can jack off a lot. You really can. But then ultimately, you can only do it so much. At least I would think so. Ow, rub burn. Let's get to Lacey, Shane, and Sean. Okay, you guys, like, I cannot. Lacey. I don't understand why she and her duck lips continue to repeat over and over again that this is all Shane's fault and it's not on her and it's all his fault because he had his little whore. And I'm just kind of like, Lacey, you were lying about being with John from the very beginning, which is why he went and slept with the broad in the first place. Either way, he was 21 and fresh out of jail. Like, are you serious, money? Are you serious? And then you like have John to bust in the house on some hard shit. Like, yeah, daddy's home. It's time for you to go. Like, why would you even handle him like that? That was so flawed. And then like to watch Shane have to pack his stuff up in garbage bags as John with his privileged, probably middle upper class daddy who owns his own business, cut it the out with this, oh, I always have a hustle. No, you always have a family that is going to take care of your drug addict addled, I always need something because I'm always in and out of jail, bad life decision making ass. I cannot. I'm so upset with Lacey because I was like, why did you have to do Shane like that? Like, okay, you really just wanted to be back with John from the very beginning. Like, let's be honest, because you kept wondering what was going on with him, running after him the whole time. You never even gave Shane all of your attention. It was only to make John mad. And then once John went to jail, it was like, oh, well, at least I got somebody. And then John gets out of jail and talking that I'm getting my life together shit to you from the umpteenth time. And now you having him show up to have your back so that you can kick Shane out on the street, and you know he ain't got nowhere to go. And how can you even blame him? He is 21 years old that just got out of jail. He just got out of jail. And you and John talking down on him, talking about what he ain't doing, when at the end of the day, he doing better than most, because at least he got a job. He got a job. He working. He's bringing something to the table. And you had to know you was always going to be the breadwinner, bitch. He a baby. And you a grown-ass old cougar bitch with them duck lips all sucking on niggas' necks and stuff, doing the most. Like, I'm just so upset about the way she handled him. Because he couldn't even respond. He didn't even respond in a way that would make you feel like, you know, he deserved that. Like, it was so sad. He was just like putting his stuff in a garbage bag, and John is like, you know, you don't even have no luggage. Of course he ain't got no luggage. Of course he ain't got no luggage. What are you talking about? Oh my God. Y'all, Lacey blew me. And then when he brought up how the kids were gonna feel when they got home and realized he wasn't there, like the kids had become attached to him. That's how that's like how bad Lacey looked. Cause you just like, oh my God, you're not even thinking about how you keep bringing men in and out of your children's lives. Like, forget giving them any kind of stability. Like, you bring Shane in and, oh my God, he's like a great dad to my kids. And now I'm going to throw him out on the street and not even think about the fact that that is going to make my kids feel unsettled and negative in some type of way. Like, don't even think about it. You know why? So I can sit my plumped, fake ass plastic booty up on this counter while John is all in between my legs and everything. And then you give it a week or two and he'll be back on dope, and y'all be going through this cycle all over again. You work on my nerves. And Shane, you stupid if you take her back, because she did you dirty. Like dirty. That dude coming in the house to escort you out, and you actually having to sit on the curb with all your shit in trash bags? Are you serious? Oh. Y'all, they broke up, but they still married, because of course they ain't about to go through the paperwork and pay the money to get the divorce for real. Child, let's move on, okay? Because I'm mad. Michael goes to see Megan in the studio. Y'all, Michael is getting around. Ever since they let Michael off parole, he has been traveling, okay? He went to New York and Rochester to see the babies in them with Maria. And he didn't even go back to Florida because Maria lives in Miami. See, that's why he wants to be with her, because she has the best location and she can get that money, okay? She is a hustler. She's down to do illegal stuff. Like, she is perfect for him right now, okay? He really got to, I'm sorry, I have to say the same thing Ashley said in her video. He got to ride off into the sunset with this bitch. That's exactly what he did. I don't even know how else I could have said that shit. I'm on the beach. They really was like sunsetting, Michael and you know, Maria and her mustache walking down the beach. And I was just kind of like, wow. And then he talks about Sarah and Megan like they're distractions to his growth. Like, no, let's be real. You are running from responsibility, and you're also running to whatever woman will take care of you the best. Of course, you're not going to be with Megan. Megan got her daddy checking for her best friend checking for her. Like, she has people that are trying to move you out of the situation. Maria doesn't have all that. It's just Maria and whatever grown children she probably has. So I just kind of feel like, you know, obviously Maria is the better situation for Michael. And that's why that is who he chose, leaving Sarah behind to cry, you know, as Lovely T would say, tattoo tears about how, you know, Michael didn't come back to be with the kids. And then I got to hear my daughter say, you know, is daddy dead, mommy? Because he never came back. And I'm like, girl, cut it out. Cut it out. Is that really where your daughter went with that? She's used to her daddy not being there, but all of a sudden, oh, we go straight to dead because he didn't come around. Why didn't you explain why he didn't come around then? Why would you even let them think that? Like, you driving me because you, even though Michael is trash, we're not even disputing that. But my problem is that you can be trash as well, simultaneously as him being trash. And y'all could be trash even together or not together, but y'all can still be trash. And that's y'all. Because I think that you got pregnant with him. You got pregnant with that second child on purpose to try to keep him, and you couldn't keep him. You shouldn't have been trying to create a commitment with somebody that was in jail. And we tried to, like, you know, chuck that up to you being young. But you still running behind him and not making it about the kids, but claiming it's about the kids when his ass runs off. But when he was there, you was trying to give him that cooch talking about that's my husband. Like, no. No, Sarah. Okay, just no. When Michael goes to see Megan, because I went off on a tangent, my bad. He tells her that he's in a relationship with Maria. And she couldn't believe it. And she's all upset because he was saying he was too busy to spend time with her. Meantime, he kicking it with Maria. And she like, so how long have you been with her? And he was like, for a little bit, but I wasn't with her when I was with you. Lies and garbage. You've been with all three of these women at the same time. It's just whatever one was easiest for you to be around at the time, that's who you was around, okay? And it's also about getting money out of them. So you had to keep these conversations all going at the same time, and then got the nerve to sit up there and tell us how stressful it is for him to juggle all of these women at one time. Well, if you would get a job and stop using women for a fucking paycheck, maybe it wouldn't be so hard. Like, you and your dry ends need to get out of my face, Michael. Like, want somebody to feel bad for you. Then you on the beach with Maria taking a video for the baby, sending it to the baby like, oh, baby, look how great my life is. You're there with your mom. I'm sorry I can't answer your phone calls or actually come there and be a parent to you. I'm on the beach with Maria and her mustache. Like, come on. And then I saw Sarah take a pregnancy test, but we don't know what happened. Sarah, if you don't tie that coochie up and cut it out. So yeah, y'all, that was Life After Lockup. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Y'all, please don't forget to follow me on social media just in case we have another situation where YouTube is not sending out notifications, or for some reason my video isn't showing up in your lineup on your subscriptions when I've posted. Please follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, whichever ones you want to. TikTok, all of that. Bondy Blue on everything. And be abreast just in case. All right. See you in the next one.